Hi, it's Tisha Powell. I'm in New York, USA. Coming up on today's show, we do our intro. Then we'll talk about the American money business news. We've got some breaking news to give you. Then we'll talk about Bitcoin market cap. Could Bitcoin hit over $1 trillion? All this and more. Folks, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back shortly after the intro. Breaking business news. The average home in the United States costs $430,000. It means if a homeowner, first-time homeowner, is buying something, conventional or FHA, they'll need 5%, $15,000 down. That doesn't include closing costs. 57% of the Americans in 2023, according to research analysts, they have less than $1,000 saved. The inflation is really bad in the United States. And the US debt is over $31.4 trillion. It took England 60 years to pay off billions in debt. America owes over $31.4 trillion. Who does America owe the money to? At least 10 nations, but the top three, Japan, China, and the UK. Breaking business news. 70%, according to research, of Americans are feeling stressed over finances. And Disney World is building a $2 billion property in Oklahoma. So there we've got 3 Disney Worlds coming. One in California, one in Florida, and Oklahoma, $2 billion. The average rent in Manhattan went up 9% from 2022. The average rent in Manhattan is $5,270. Mortgage rates in the United States are hovering over 7%. And the feds have done this because they are fighting inflation. Despite mortgage rate hitting 7%, the housing market is projected to go up 7% more. Commercial real estate is on its way down. Within the next 24 months, commercial real estate is going to have a crash in the United States. We're about to talk more about that. Folks, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Money news. 70% of Americans are feeling stressed over money. The average American has $1,000 saved. This is 500 here. It means they have 5 more of this saved. America is one of the greatest countries in the world, and there's a lot of Americans that are in money problem because inflation is bad. Meanwhile, Disney World doesn't have a problem with money. It's getting ready to do a $2 billion project in Oklahoma. And the average rent in Manhattan is $5,270. That's a whopping 9% since 2022. Mortgage rates are at 7% in the United States. The average home price, $430,000. Why is mortgage rate so high? Well, the federal government tried to ease the inflation, so they raised the interest rate to keep inflation down. Inflation hovered at 9.6% last year. It has dropped substantially. Commercial real estate is getting ready to collapse. According to research, there's 24 months before some of these loans become adjustable. They're saying that the commercial real estate is going to look paler than 2008. 2008, we saw one of the biggest housing crash in America. In the next 2 years, commercial real estate is going to experience a bigger crash. What is going on? A lot of people in commercial have adjustable loans and interest rate. The feds raised the interest rate in order to fight inflation. By doing so, the feds have crashed the commercial market because now all these adjustable rates, they're going to be due in the next 2 years. Fresh off the win, XRP heads to England. It applies for a license. And no, England, crypto is not gambling. Apparently, the treasurer of the country in England is saying that crypto is not gambling, even though people want to say cryptocurrencies is gambling. So there are a few countries that accept crypto. Norway, the United States. Here are 3 stocks to look at for next week. Coin, SHOP, SHOP, Hood. They're all crypto stocks. And Ethereum hits 1900. It's going up. That's a crypto we need to watch. JP Morgan and Citibank, they want to bring the crypto world to Wall Street. Well, they need a blockchain. Apparently, when you buy a stock, it takes 3 days to settle when you sell. When you buy crypto, example Bitcoin, it sells right away. That's because of the blockchain. Blockchain is the ledger, digital ledger. So JP Morgan and Citi would like to bring over the blockchain and use it with the stock market. That way, settlements can be a lot faster. It might be slowed down though, because SEC, you know how they feel about crypto. Speak of crypto and SEC is evaluating whether or not it should appeal the XRP decision. Hey guys, not so fast. What will happen if SEC appeal? Well, it's going to be bad for XRP because they're going to have to use private funds to get a lawyer. SEC, government money. So, but will the SEC win? I doubt it. They didn't win at the lower courts. And like I said, the SEC is going to have a problem showing that XRP or Ripple are their security because it doesn't have the qualification and characteristics of stocks. Citibank has a token coming out for Bitcoin blockchain that will be due in 2030. It's projected to be $5 trillion. So what is Bitcoin market cap? Is Bitcoin market cap a billion or a trillion? According to analysts, Bitcoin market cap will hit over 1 trillion. It will not be the first time Bitcoin market cap has been 1 trillion. In 2021, Bitcoin hit 54,000. At that time, it was 1 trillion. But when Bitcoin came down, the market cap came down as well. Why do we think that Bitcoin might hit 1 trillion market cap? Well, a bank in England, a chartered bank, has said Bitcoin is bullish. They're anticipating Bitcoin to hit around 120 in December 2024. BlackRock, the number 1 asset company in the world, located in Wall Street, New York, they have applied for a Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock is worth around $4 trillion. They won't be putting the $4 trillion in Bitcoin, but you can expect at least a quarter of that, which is trillions of dollars. Once BlackRock do that, you're going to see more momentum. The candlestick shows that Bitcoin is on its way up. Bitcoin, $1 trillion? Apple is worth $2 trillion. So Bitcoin is equivalent like Apple. So what makes Bitcoin market cap projected to hit 1 trillion by December 2024? Companies are investing, investors are investing, big banks, big lenders are embracing fintech. Blockchain is changing the way things are done. Bitcoin is limited. It's only 21 million Bitcoin. You have to mine for it or you have to buy it. That makes it limited. Bitcoin is its own asset class. It's like a commodity. It's like a stock. It's like real estate where you can chart it on a candlestick. Like I've been telling people, 23,000 crypto, they're not all asset class. Some are just hyper. That's why we only cover the 3 main crypto, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So we're not going to chart 23,000 crypto. Bitcoin is a real crypto class. And it is volatile like the stock market and real estate. It's feast or famine in Bitcoin. So here are the 7 reasons that Bitcoin market cap will or might hit 1 trillion in 2024. JP Morgan and Citibank, they're trying to bring blockchain to Wall Street. Blockchain is the ledger that crypto use. So if that's the case, more people, mainstream, are going to go along with it. When SEC sued Coinbase, XRP, and Ripple, Bitcoin was not named. Bitcoin also is registered at the Chicago Exchange. Bitcoin is legitimate, is considered a commodity. Bitcoin serves a purpose. Bitcoin moves faster than MasterCard, Visa card, cheaper than MasterCard and Visa card, and settles immediately. Miners are meeting in 2024 to talk more about Bitcoin, and we're expecting good news, which gives the market more of a lift. There's a limited supply of Bitcoin. 1 in 10 Americans do not know anything about crypto. Bitcoin has outperformed most asset class. Bitcoin has outperformed asset class in the last 10 years. If you invested in Bitcoin within the last 10 years, you probably made a profit. Bitcoin also is projected to hedge against inflation. For those who put 500 in today, if it does project to go to 120 in December, that's $1,500 back on your return. Bitcoin also is legit because Wall Street is now embracing it, and so are the big banks. I'm Tisha Paul. You've been watching US Business News. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and subscribe button. We'll be back with more business news.